Hey everybody, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Right, so in the last episode we got to the Temple of Droplets. I said that we was going to come back here and do some figurine collecting, so we shall do that right now and stop using the instrument. I've been doing that ever since like I started this emulator, or started up this emulator and tried getting back here from Temple of Droplets. So yes, we shall trade. Yeah, I kept using the flute, and I didn't want to use the flute. It's just that I'm used to the SNES controls now, and where the button is that I use for the flute in this game is where I use the sword in A Link to the Past, so I kind of get the two muddled up. Right, so we're going to go for 90% as we always do, and we're going to trade in 24 of our mysterious shells for a new figurine. I don't know how many left we have to get. I imagine we're nowhere near halfway, but that's no biggie because after I've done the dungeon I'll probably come back here again and then trade in some more mysterious shells because for several reasons. One being that we'll probably get a whole load of mysterious shells anyway from that dungeon because it is a pretty big dungeon. Actually probably one of the biggest in the game besides the last dungeon, so... And it's my favourite one out of all of them, surprisingly enough. Yes, an ice dungeon in a Zelda game is my favourite dungeon. I never thought I'd say it, but it's true. Alright, so we shall trade in another 90% for 25 of them. I don't know how many I'm going to do, probably about 10 of them, maybe. Like, I don't want to be, sat here for the whole episode doing it. Just because we got other things to do, like a dungeon. Yeah, we got a dungeon to do, and I don't really want to be sat here collecting figurines throughout the whole episode. See, I did it again! Dude, stop that. Well, the thing is that the same button that I use my flute for is the same button I use to talk to people with, so I obviously pressed it at the wrong time, and that's why he used the flute. So... yeah, these part of the videos are kind of boring, but I mean, we have to do it. Kind of hard to commentate over these parts, but because there isn't much action going on as such, apart from Yoshi egg that is bouncing on the side of the screen. Oh, we got Stockwell and Borkle, the handy neighborhood gear seller, also called Stockwell, the well-stocked, whatever. But like for a bonus episode at the end of the LP, I'll come back here and I'll show you all the figurines in its full collection. So that'll be fun. I've also got, well, there's another episode that I want to do for a bonus video, and there's a fly in my face. It's November, dude. Flies should be dead by now. All the flies should have died, along with the dinosaurs. But apparently the animals that will survive a nuclear blast would be rats, ants, and flies. I think flies is one of them. Apparently they are the only creatures that will survive a nuclear blast. Because apparently, I don't know why that is though. Maybe it's because there are so many of them. I don't know. And they can't be affected by radiation or something. I've been playing Mega Man 2 actually, because I've been doing a Mega Man 1 Let's Play. I've been playing some Mega Man 2, trying to get familiar with that game, because I do have it on the Wii U. I never played it before, so now that I'm starting playing Mega Man 1, and I'm actually enjoying Mega Man 1. I've decided to give Mega Man 2 a try, and I'm actually enjoying that game as well. So I've been thinking of putting that in my list of future Let's Plays after A Link to the Past. So I don't know what's going to happen after A Link to the Past, because I've got so many ideas on my mind right now. The ones that I have in mind are Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Pocket Tales, Pokemon Crystal, Donkey Kong 64, but I'm not sure if I'll do that one though, because I haven't beat it, and apparently the final boss is ridiculously hard, and I kind of want to beat that game first before I LP it. Another one that's also been on my mind is Super Mario Kart for the SNES. I want to do that, and I'm going to try and avoid doing a Zelda game for a while, because we've been going on a Zelda fiasco for quite a while now, because we've got Minish Cap and A Link to the Past on the go at the moment, and okay, I traded one of them in. I didn't really want to do that, but we'll see if we actually get one, shall we? Oh my god, that'd be crazy if we did. But yeah, those are the games that wow, we actually did get one. Okay, I'll take your word for it. So we actually got a figurine for trading in one mystery shell. I've also had some racing games on my mind as well, like Wave Race 64, Snowboard Kids, what other ones? I know I've had more on my mind. Extreme G, that was the other one. Yeah, Extreme G. I've also had that on my mind as well. So there's all these different games I want to choose from, but it's really hard to choose which game to pick next. But considering that's a long way from now, A Link to the Past will at least get finished by December, and Minish Cap probably will get finished by December as well if I keep up with my recording. Yeah, we're done with the figurines for today, I think. We're just going to go to the dungeon now. Diving straight into the refrigerator, because this place is friggin' freezing. It's brrr cold. And my ear is starting to hurt. Yay, how fabulous. Now it's going to mess up my commentary. Probably, I don't know. I hope it doesn't. Right, so now we need to swim all the way down to the dungeon. Yep. Go all the way around. Dude, stop using your friggin' flute. I must have used that like 3 times in this episode now. And about 1,000,000 times off screen. Yeah, itchy ear, itchy ear. Rubbing my ear just to, because it's being irritating. Right, so as you can see, that this dungeon is very peculiar, because guess what? The boss door is right here at the entrance. What the heck, dude? It's literally right in your plain view as soon as you enter the dungeon. What kind of madness is this? Well, this dungeon can't be a very big dungeon then, can it? Oh no, but it's far from small, I can tell you that right now. Be careful not to fall and freeze your backside to the floor, Elvis. I think that's what he said. So what you have to do, you have to push these ice blocks into the chasm below, the pit of darkness. Right, so yeah, this dungeon is big, even though the boss door is like right at the entrance of the dungeon, but the first section may not seem big, but when you get really deep into the dungeon, it is big. Trust me. So, like, this is like the warm-up for the whole dungeon. What we're doing right now it is, anyway. Because you obviously have to get the boss key from somewhere, right? So we have to get it from here. In the back entrance of the dungeon. Right, we don't have a key yet, so we're going to have to go get ourselves a key from down below here. As you can see, the key is frozen solid inside that ice cube. So we need to make the sun rays burst through the ceiling, so we can now drop down and push the ice block into the sunlight so it will melt. Because we all know that when ice gets into a very concentrated piece of sunlight, it can melt because of the radiation causes it to melt. It looks like something, well, I don't know. Elvis, why don't you go take a look? Right, so yeah, we're just going to push this down and then push it that way. Push it right, and there you go. That wasn't too bad. It's the dungeon, it's the big key that is the problem to get, because you have to push a lot more blocks to get it to melt. And you will see when we get there. So this dungeon obviously won't get done in one whole video. Much like the other previous dungeons. It's not like a Link to the Past here where I'm gonna, you know, beast the whole dungeon in one episode. That's not gonna happen. Alright, so... Why do they even give you the option to... Oh, yeah, that's right, because you need to push the switch to make it close so you can get back to the main room again. Otherwise you just end up falling straight back down the hole. Right, so as you can see there are 3 ice blocks here, one of which contain the big key. So now you need to move this down here and onto this one. I'm pretty sure this is right. And then... Oh, shoot. I don't think that is. I might have done it wrong. Well, let's see what happens when we push it anyway. Yep, I did do it wrong. Okay, so obviously you have to use the 3 blocks to get the key into the sunlight. Right. I'm pretty sure, actually, you have to do it this way. So we're gonna... Dude, stop sliding all over the place. Get in front of the block. There we go. And push it up. Then left, if I can. And then you have to push this one down here, like so. Oh, dude, the ice is so slippery. The ice is so intoxicating. I can't stop slipping because of the damn ice, man. You know what I need? I need a Charizard to melt all this stuff away. Charizard, I choose you. Get out here and help me. I'm stuck in the Temple of Droplets. I'm sorry, but I'm in Kanto with my trainer. I'm here to take on the Pokemon League and become the best Pokemon of all time. Well, screw you then if you're not going to help me in this dungeon. Because I want to be the very best that no one ever was. I just got the big key and we're going to open the boss door. Pokemon, this is how it is. I wanna follow my dream. Dude, you're not even following the rhythm of the song. You're just filling in random lyrics that's not even in tune with the actual theme song. Crazy. Cause you and me, we are the best family to ever exist. I'm going to the castle to seduce Princess Zelda. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. You and me, that's what we'll be. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I mean, imagine if Zelda was a Pokemon. Like, what would a power-up be? Use the Triforce? Well done, Elvis. This looks to be the element, alright. Yeah. Well, Link would use the Triforce as well. I mean, if he was a Pokemon, yeah, he would use the Triforce. So this is the boss, huh? Well, he's frozen in salt, he's frozen in ice, and so is the element. So there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Right. Dude, Killer Pots, leave me alone. It's not as if you have a brain. How are you supposed to know where you're going? I'd be very surprised if a pot had a brain, but there you go. And we got ourselves a big chest, and inside the big chest we got ourselves a dungeon map. Check it on your map screen. Lighter rooms are ones you've visited. The blinking room is your location. Press up or down on the control pad to check different floors. Right, so we'll see how big this baby really is. Yep, this dungeon is one hell of a big dungeon. Holy crap. It's kind of in the shape of a bottle, actually. But then again, it also looks like the shape of an Octorok. Because if you look at an Octorok's mouth, you can see that the shooter is at the top. And then those 2 blank spaces are its eyes. So yeah, its head is kind of in the shape of a bottle and an Octorok. Which is strange. It's like Bottle Grove all over again from Link's Awakening. That game's an amazing game though, by the way. Link's Awakening is definitely up there with one of the best Zelda games. It's just like, it's one of those really sad, emotional games because, well, it builds up towards the end. Like, the ending cutscene of that game defines the whole game in one whole cutscene, if you know what I mean. But when that cutscene happens, you realize how sad it actually is, and it's really touching. But if any of you have played Link's Awakening, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you never had the opportunity to play it, then do yourself a favor, play it. It's a good game. I've actually lost my cartridge for it, I can't find it. And I haven't played it in a long time. I can't remember the last time I played Link's Awakening, actually. But there's one dungeon in that game that gave me so much troubles. And no, it wasn't the last dungeon, Turtle Rock. It was actually Eagle Tower. That was the dungeon that gave me the most troubles. Sorry about that, guys. I needed to take a break. My ears were kind of killing me. Right. Okay, so now we need to get our lily pad to go down the waterfall. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Well, that's strange. Wait, did we unlock... Yeah, we unlocked the waterfall so we can go down it without the lily pad. And I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do, right? So that's Geronimo! Ah, we're falling down the waterfall. And what's going to be down the waterfall? There's a bunch of more water, yay. And a gravestone, what the hell? Well, let's see what the gravestone has to say. The way forward is hidden in the bottom of the pot. Okay, so we need to go diving in a pot-like structure, which is right here. So you need to dive straight in the middle. Jeez, man, that was an epic burp. Wow. Okay, I really needed to let that out. Vimto, that's what it was, which is like a cherry summer fruit drink soda thing. Alright, so now we can climb up the wall again because we got our key. We need to open up that door so we can get to the lily pad. The lily pad. And this dungeon is actually quite appropriate for this time of the year. It's almost Christmas. And it's getting winter soon. Well, it's still autumn because November is a part of the autumn season. Then December, January, February is winter. And then March, April, May is spring. And June, July, August is summer. So, and September, October, November is autumn. But people think that November is a part of winter when it actually isn't. No, November is a part of autumn season. I had an argument with a bunch of friends a long time ago because they always thought, oh no, November is a part of the winter season, and I was like, no, it's not. It's part of the autumn season because you have 3 seasons per. No, you have 3 months per season. And it makes up for the whole year, so you know it makes sense to have 3. Because if every season has 3 months, they're not going to suddenly change it in winter and have only 2 months for winter, and then spring suddenly starts in January. No, wait, spring suddenly starts in wait, yeah, December. November. November's in, yeah, I'm saying that November's in autumn, right? So they're saying that November is in winter, right? So that would add an extra month to the winter season, whereas every season has 3 months. So they're saying that the winter season would have 4 months, but that wouldn't work, though, would it? Because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you suddenly change one season to have 4 months? And then have the rest of the season only be 3 months. It's just not. It's just not how it works, dude. But yeah, that's the seasons for you. If you wanted to know that, what November or what category November was in, well, yeah, it's in autumn for definite. It may not feel like autumn, but it is. I know what they mean by like, oh yeah, it is, you know, a part of the winter season because it is getting cold this time of the year, but it's just not a part of winter. Because even in January and February it's still cold. It's not warm. Right, oh right, okay, big chest here as well. What do we get? Oh, right, we got ourselves the compass. You got the compass. Use it to find the location of hidden items. Press start, then the L or R to view the map screen. Alright, so, wow, there are a lot of chests in this dungeon. Holy crap. There's some on the top floor as well, but that's where the boss is, right down there at the bottom of that floor. That's where the gigantic frozen Octorok was. Alright, you know what guys, I'm going to end off the episode here actually, because we can do more of the dungeon in the next episode. I just kind of wanted to get it started up in this episode. So, in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Minish Cap, not Link to the Past, Minish Cap, we shall progress on deeper into the Temple of Droplets. So, until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care everybody, see you in the next video, and goodbye.